We are currently in a bit of a predicament. We have a helicopter that is beached on an island somewhere that we need to go and collect. But we also need to start designing our military ship. So, how about we actually design our military ship a little bit more? There are lots of enemies in Stormworks, from navy ships to helicopters armed with rockets and even some tanks. It is our goal to eradicate those enemies from the world. Welcome to Stormworks Search and Destroy. I was just thinking that we are going to need to unlock some sort of, radars, I guess? I don't know if I actually have radars unlocked. You know, for like the front of the missiles, I don't think that's a thing that we have just yet. So, where would they even be? I don't actually know. This is very strange. There they are. There it is right there. So, we're going to have to unlock those before we build any missiles whatsoever. But that's okay. The other option for the ship straight away would be to add one of these. This is a rotary autocannon. It actually has, what, 7 barrels? That's pretty cool. The issue is, though, it gets through ammunition very, very quickly, and that's kind of annoying. So, yeah, we're gonna have to sort something out with this if we use it. So, what I'm thinking we do is we actually try and use one of those, but I feel like it is gonna be a little bit difficult to do. Possibly. So let's go and delete these guys. We'll then delete this. I don't know how many it was. I can't remember. But let's go ahead and just shove these out. There we go. And these as well, I guess? Yeah, sure. There we go. And then all of this in the center. I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me. Yeah, we're missing loads. So delete those. Delete those. And all of this, maybe? And a whole set again. There we go. All right, nice. We're missing this piece, but that's good. Shove that into there. Yeah, that's where it's gonna be, maybe? Okay, so what I'm suggesting we do is we actually have a room down here where we can essentially just build this in, and hopefully we can have, like, the ammunition for it down here somewhere. I don't know whether this is a good or a bad idea. I think it's probably a bad idea, but it might be worth trying anyway. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we actually have this mounted to the rear-ish of this, and then we have the autocannon mounted pretty much onto these guys, which may or may not be a good idea. I'm also going to go ahead and add some weight into this as well, to make it a little bit more stable. So if I go ahead and attach these guys together, that's pretty awesome. I'm then going to go ahead and do another one. There we go. And then we can actually add the rotary autocannon onto that. Now, it would be nice if it was centered. However, that's not really going to be the case. We are going to go ahead and do this somewhat. Shove that guy onto there. And then, oh, you know what? If I can mount this sideways, maybe that'll be better. Ooh, yeah, maybe actually. We're then going to go ahead and shove this guy onto here, here, and here. Build all of this into this side. I mean, that's pretty level, so I guess that'll be fine. Alright, so now that that's done, what we'd end up doing is actually bringing autocannon stuff down here. Like a straight belt. There we go. We'll only do it on one side, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll actually attach large drums onto there. As long as it'll move is the thing. It sort of has to be able to move. Because if it can't, then we're going to have issues anyway. But large drum. Shove that onto there. I guess. Make that like a rotary autocannon. And high explosive. Delete this guy. That can then still move down there. And everything up here is open. I don't know. Is that fine? Let's add some like controls to it and we'll see how high it can aim. Alright, so far that looks pretty weird. But if I go ahead and... Oh, it needs electricity. I completely forget about electricity all the time. It's just going to have this for now. We'll go ahead and connect this to everything. There we go. And now it should work. The only issue is that the ship itself probably isn't stable enough to have this on it just yet, but who cares? Right, so let's go ahead and try and aim the gun upwards. Alright, so it can aim like that far up. That's not terrible. Not very good for aerial targets, but that's fine. If I then wanted to turn it around, can I turn it around while it's aiming up? Not really. Oh, watch this though. Oh, the amount of damage it'll do. I don't know. Do I keep it anyway? I'm not sure. I feel like if I make the room down below bigger, it will then be able to just do whatever it wants, sort of thing. And I actually don't mind that. The thing is, even though it is just trying to aim up, it's come off its hinges. Alright, so I've made the room downstairs a little bit bigger, which means that if I aim this up, we can actually aim it up a lot higher, as you can see. Not that we would. We'd go to like 0. I guess 2.5 is probably fine. And then if I can spin that around, that would be amazing. But I do think it's going to get stuck again, isn't it? Yeah, but what is it getting stuck on? I think it's actually getting stuck on... Yeah, it is. The turret ring itself. So this either has to go lower... No, that's it. It probably just has to go lower. Okay, so I've got it touching the floor down there? I don't know. Oh, actually, I need to move these things. Never mind. So if we do that again to minus 0.27, that's fine. Go ahead and try and spin it. Is it still hitting? I need to go downstairs again. No. Oh, but this bit is. Ah. Aha. Oh, yeah. Look at that. So that actually works. Amazing. And if you guys are wondering what this is, essentially, I've actually moved the battery out the way. It was there before, so that was getting in the way. I've also moved these guys upwards a little bit, and that has definitely helped out. What we need to do now is actually build like a casing for this, and we need to build a way into that room so that we can actually reload it as well. Or we could do that from the turret. Maybe we could do that from the turret, because then I don't have to run away. That would make sense. But yeah, this is actually working out very, very nicely. So, let's go ahead and just start shooting. Oh, yeah. Oh, I maybe don't want to shoot there. I'm scared. It tips the boat a bit. That's interesting. I don't know how much ammunition we actually have down there, but it seems like quite a lot. Yeah. All right, that works. That actually totally works. I'm very happy. Amazing. Okay, so I guess now that we've done that, we can actually start building in walls on this to actually be a proper turret. Yes. I haven't really built a proper turret before, though. Like, one that looks nice? I've never done a nice one. so I don't know what this is going to actually look like. I've got an idea, actually. So let's go and delete these walls real quick. And I'm going to try something. Let's go and shove this guy onto here. This guy onto there. And this guy onto here. There we go. I'm going to have the front bit be flat, I think. But the rest of them are all going to be built up sort of like this. Alright, so that guy's going to go there. We're then going to have to add this guy onto here. Like this. There we go. Building that backwards, obviously. I could actually have it go like that. That would be fine. We then... You know what? Maybe the back of this should be somewhat flat. So let's go and just do this guy. There we go. And also this guy. And also these guys. Whap! Whap. What am I saying? Right, yeah. So that would work. And then we attach this guy into here. Do this. That looks awesome so far. It does look like it might get a little bit tall, but that's probably okay. No, it's not. It's not. I would like for it to keep going straight, but unfortunately it's going to have to round over a bit, which is fine, but a little bit annoying. So let's say we do this. There we go. We'd then have to have one of these guys on there like this. We'd do these guys going back over like that and like that. There we go. And then maybe, just maybe, we could shove one of those onto there. Yeah! Alright, cool. This is looking like it's going to work, but I'm not entirely sure just yet. I don't want that to get in the way, so actually let's delete these and replace it with this. Alright, that seems like it would be fine. We're then going to do these guys across the back. I'm going to do this across the bottom, and we're going to try and put a hatch into there. Sort of like that. I don't know which way the hatch goes. Does it go inwards or outwards? I have no idea. But so far, that's looking pretty good. Does this look super duper ugly? I feel like it does, to be honest. And that's really, really annoying. What I might do is maybe delete like this row, but I feel like that makes it look even worse. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because I've never, ever, ever been very good at fitting these guns in. And this is one of those situations where it definitely doesn't look like I fit it in very well at all. But, yeah, I guess you guys let me know. Let me know what you think, because it'll be interesting to see. Anyway, I think I'm just going to go and shove that onto there. Just do this type of thing, and that'll be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and paint this piece in as well. So yeah, I find it really, really annoying and actually kind of difficult to make these look right. But if that works, then that works. Also, I've extended the cannon a little bit, but why do these not match? That makes no sense. Alright, so let's go have a little look at it. Here we go. So this is what the cannon looks like. I don't need it to aim down so much, so that's why I haven't really done that. If we want to aim up, we're going to go ahead and do this. There we go, which does work. That actually still is fine. I'm going to have to put some work into making this bit look nicer, but that's okay. And fire. Alright, so yeah, the cannon still works. Does it still spin around? Indeed it does. It's just massive. It's actually huge. Is that okay? Maybe. Alright, well, now that we've added that, I'm going to go ahead and leave it. I'm not going to touch it anymore, just in case you guys hate it and I don't know, end up deleting it, I suppose. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and just paint around the outside of it, just like so. And that's a-okay. If I need to add anything else to it, I totally could. And in fact, actually, I'm going to add a ladder just for some tiny bit of decoration just now. So shove that onto there. Okay, awesome. Anyway, from there, what I want to do is add some bulkheads. I know a lot of you guys really wanted me to. So we're going to end up deleting a load of these bits right here and sending them sideways. Now, I want to do it like every 10 or so, or we can line it up with these. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Delete this guy. Build that up right there. Awesome. All the way up to the top. There we go. I am doing it on both sides. This is all fine. And we're going to extend that down to there and there. All right, cool. I'm then going to split it down the center as well. So let's just do this. That's fine. And do that all the way to the front. Holy balls. Have I got this beam built in the wrong place? I have. Alright, well, go from the center all the way backwards and we'll be good. And then essentially, I'm just going to keep adding these walls in until we've got loads of tiny rooms like this. We're then going to have to go through each room and add a pump into each one. Okay, so I've ended up adding them all the way down the sides. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 on each side. The front one is actually quite large, but that's okay. I mean, it's not the best, to be fair, because obviously the front is likely to get hit, but it is also providing sort of the least buoyancy because it goes inwards. But that's fine. Well, actually, that's not exactly true. Anyway, we'll go ahead and add some pumps into each of these now, and then hopefully we'll be okay if we ever get hit. With that being said, I don't know where the pumps should go, but I think if I just go ahead and do this, we can actually have them on the inside, I guess. Fluid in this way. And then we can have them pump straight down and out. Okay, so pipe. Here we go. Angled pipe. Yes. Shove that down there. Another pipe enclosed straight down here. And in the bottom, we're going to shove it straight through and out. I don't know. Is this going to be fine? Maybe. So, fluid. Let's go ahead and connect a fluid port to the bottom of this. There we go. And we're going to connect a fluid port, obviously, into here. This one, there we go. Grab this, shove that onto there. And a fluid port onto here. There we go. And then we're going to have to implement the whole system. So let's go ahead and get a meter. Here we go. This is going to be a liquid meter. And in fact, we're going to place this right here. Yes. So that's going to see how much water is actually in this area. The thing is, if this gets damaged, then we might have some issues. So what I'm thinking is, we actually put that deep in the ship, just like this. There we go. So that seems like it makes sense. We're then going to go ahead and get a greater than, and we're going to shove it right here. And that's fine. If, value to compare. So if this value is higher than 0, the pump will turn on. Okay, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's right. Question mark? There we go. Whack that on there, whack it on there, and that should be fine, I think. Okay, so from there, what are we going to do? Well, I'm going to box this in just a tiny bit. We're just going to go ahead and do this. And then we can probably get away with grabbing this guy here, this guy right here, all of this, all the way down to here, including the bottom. There we go. And just copying and pasting it into literally every single room. I'm going to do it from this side too. So, yeah, I think I've grabbed everything. Let's go. Copy it and move it along. I believe it's there that we need to put it in at. Yes it is. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and paste these into every single room, and we'll be good to go from there. Okay, so I've actually added all of those in. On the front one though, we've actually gone ahead and put 2 in, whereas the rest of the rooms only have 1. The other thing is, obviously, if we do get shot in the side, maybe these pumps will actually get damaged. But that's okay, because we can actually get to these pumps. The other thing I'm going to do, which is not really something I wanted to do, is I'm going to add weight blocks down the sides. Weight blocks apparently act a little bit like armor, so we're going to go ahead and use those to hopefully protect ourselves a little bit more. That does, however, mean that the ship is going to be a little bit less buoyant. But we can work that out, don't worry. There we go. I may or may not have sorted out the buoyancy issues by adding a bunch of pivots, but that's okay. We totally did it. Haha, nice. Okay, that works. That actually totally works. That looks pretty cool on the front. I don't like this. This is really weird, the way it attaches together. That's neither here nor there. I would actually really like to add a camera to this. So let's go ahead and add a massive camera on the top. There we go. And I'll actually do it in this color. I'm then going to delete that guy, and I'm going to try and shove one of these on. That's not going to work. Maybe one of those there. There we go. That works. And shove that right there. Okay. Amazing. You know, something I didn't check is what the view is like from inside the bridge. Clearly, you can't really see an awful lot in front of you. However, there is still quite a lot of vision outside, so I think we're actually fine to keep going like this. I might add some windows on the roof, because it's actually quite dark in here, but, you know, actually, yeah, let's do that. So we'll add 2 windows up here. Here we go, window, yes, and we're gonna go with 2x3s, actually. I want it to go this way. There we go. So we're going to add these guys up here like this. They're going to be black, if possible. There we go. Very nice. And I'm also going to add some windows over here like this. There we go. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and add some at the back as well. Just because I can. And in fact, they're going to go slightly inwards right there. Okay. Let me go ahead and paint around the outside. And that's all good. There we go. Yes. Yes. Alright, cool. That's all good. Let's go and do this guy and this guy, as well as this one, and we are good to go. Yeah, it looks a little bit strange, but I think it's going to add a lot of light to the inside without having to use actual lights, I guess. Okay, so I decided to add this bit to the outside as well, just because I feel like it was missing something down here, and it definitely was. So that looks a lot better now. I am happy with it. We've got rope anchors all the way down the sides as well. We are going to need to do a very similar thing at the back, and also a very similar thing at the front, because we need these rope attachers, just in case we, you know, get shot and murdered. Anyway, yeah, it's actually starting to look pretty good. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this at the front, before I actually continue with this. But, yeah, I don't know, it looks kind of interesting. Obviously, it is quite big and bulky, and it's very, unbalanced right now, but we can sort that out. So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on to, recovering our helicopter, because at the minute, that helicopter is just sat out there and it needs to be returned. So let's go get that. Alright, so we are back inside. I was going to say the trusty helicopter, but actually this thing has a death wish constantly, so I'm going to go with not trusty helicopter. It constantly wants to fall out of the sky. The issue is, obviously, the collective microcontroller that I'm using likes to maybe lose power to the actual propellers, and clearly that is an issue. But anyway, we need to head out to here, so let's go ahead and set that as a destination. And go. Oh, okay. 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 Okay, okay. 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 Okay, yep. Yep. Right, so if I point us in the right direction to begin with, then we might not have... What is that out there? It's the hospital ship. The hospital ship constantly gets me, because it looks like it's a warship of some sort. Anyway, whack that into there. Go in a straight line, we'll be fine. We'll be okay. As long as you don't make any tight turns or tight moves, you're fine. It just seems to struggle sometimes. The other issue is, as soon as I turned that on, even though I was looking at it, you can't turn it off because it says your camera's looking somewhere else, if that makes sense. which is a real big pain in the butt. But we are going, and we're fine. Okay, where is my helicopter? I don't even know, actually. Oh, no, there it is. I see it. Okay. I thought I left the lights on. Maybe the batteries have actually ran out by now. That's crazy. Anyway, we are going down. Oh, I'm so dumb. Whatever. We're going to have to attach 2 ropes onto this because reasons. Actually, maybe even 4. Okay, so we'll lower it down here. We'll park directly in front. Okay, very nice. Turn off these. That's okay. I need ropes, and unfortunately, we don't really have too many ropes. So grab this one. We'll actually attach that onto this back piece. I can't actually get to it. I hate this because I can see it, but I can't actually click on it because it's not that bit that you have to connect onto, if that makes sense. Okay, well anyway, let's go ahead and attach onto this guy. We'll run forwards and we'll try and run underneath this. That's the bit that I need to connect it to right there. I can't get to it. Alright. Okay, well, we're gonna have to make it fly just a little bit. So altitude hold, whatever this is. 5. So put 5 in there, smash that on, do this and this. Yes, I am gonna get out with that automatically doing that itself. Okay, right. Grab this. Attach it on ASAP. Bosh, there we go. I can't see inside of here, but I need the ropes. There we go. So attach this onto there. Run back over to here and attach it onto here. And that's it. Alright, are we going to be able to lift it with the weight being at the back is the question. I actually don't know. I don't know. Is the weight being at the back an issue? Probably. The ropes are different lengths. But we are in the sky, so that's all good. Alright, let's set our altitude hold at like 255. There we go. Whack that into there. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. It looks like it's having some issues, but we're good. We're about to have more issues because it's about to pull us down. Nope, we are fine. Okay, right, now we need to send our way back home. We are actually quite far away. So let's go ahead and just do this. Angle forwards a good bit. There we go. Set that into there and do this. And off we go. As long as we don't lose too much altitude, we will be fine. Yeah. Alright, cool. Good. Alright, guys, we actually made it back. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go down. We're not going to use this because that is deadly sometimes. I say deadly sometimes. We are actually falling out the sky quite dramatically right now, but it's fine. It's going to be okay as long as we pull it over here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Smash. All right. There we go. We returned this one to the workbench. And this one right here is ready for the workbench as well. Bam. There we go. Nice. I haven't captured any islands today, which is something that I thought I was going to do when I flew out to here. But that's okay. We're actually getting on with things quite well. Quite well. I might have to go do that mission next time. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and work on our boat next time. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the rotary autocannon. I might change it, I might not, we'll see. There are going to be missiles on the boat as well, probably at the back, and we'll see how they work. But yeah, for now, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Might have been a bit short, but I appreciate you guys watching. So, thanks for watching. Goodbye. See ya. Goodbye. Bye. Thanks. Bye. See ya. Bye. Bye. Bye.